Hello second grade friends and welcome to Number Corner. For Number Corner today, we will be measuring our last object for our calendar collector. Then we'll answer a few questions about our collection. Let's look at what we need for today. First, you'll need your Number Corner student book and a pencil. You can pause the video to get that now. Then you're going to open your Number Corner book to page 25 and 26. Today, we're going to measure our last item for our calendar collector, and then we're going to answer some questions at the bottom of page 26, thinking about our collection. But first, let's have a look at what we're measuring today. Remember, we've been thinking all about length and height in our calendar collector. We're using different tools like Unifix cubes and craft sticks to make some measurements. Other tools that people use are rulers or yardsticks or tape measures, but we're just using craft sticks and Unifix cubes. And we're going to measure the height of the teacher. So I will cut a piece of adding machine tape to match my height, and then I'll lay it on the floor. We're going to use our craft sticks first to measure, and then we're going to use our Unifix cubes. Before we can start our measurements, we need to make some estimates about how many craft sticks tall you think that I am. So let's have a look at how tall Miss Tyne is. So when we're making estimates, it's important to remember what we've measured so far. And one thing that we've measured that will help us estimate my height is the height of this chair. Now we measured this chair and it was 9 sticks tall from the floor to the top of the chair. Now if I'm standing next to this chair, how many sticks tall do you think I will be? Am I more sticks tall than the chair? Or am I less sticks? Am I shorter than the chair? Now I'm taller than the chair. So how many sticks do you think I'll be? The chair is 9. Am I about twice the height of the chair? A little less than that? Now I think I'm a little less than that. So I'm thinking a good estimate for us might be about 9. Half of 9 is 4.5, so maybe half of that, maybe 13 sticks. That might be a good estimate. Let's give that a try. Let's see if maybe I'm 13 sticks tall. Now I'm going to come and write that down on our Measure It Twice record sheet so we can see. Now I'm on page 25 on my Measure It Twice record sheet, and I wrote down our estimate of 13 sticks. Write this in your book too. Now let's have a look at our paper strip. Okay, here's our paper strip for my height laid out on the floor. And so far, we have 3 craft sticks. Now remember, our estimate was 13. So let me lay out just a few more, and we'll have a look and see if we want to change our estimate. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now that's about halfway. That's 7 craft sticks. Do you think we should change our estimate? Now we might want to think about changing it to 14, but I think we could keep it at 13 for now, because 13 and 14 are pretty close. It's still about halfway from where we are. So let's keep going. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, almost 14. Now, our stick hangs over just a little bit, and that's okay. We'll say I'm about 14 craft sticks tall, 13 and some more. So we can go ahead and write on our sheets that I'm about 14 craft sticks long or tall. Let's look at that and then we'll make our estimates for our Unifix cubes. Now we've written down our actual length of craft sticks or height of craft sticks for how tall I am. And I've put down some Unifix cubes here as well. I've put down 2 strips of 10 Unifix cubes. So altogether we have 20. 20 Unifix cubes is already more than 14 craft sticks. So we know that we'll need more Unifix cubes to get to the length or the height of me than craft sticks. What's a good estimate we could write down? If we see 20 right here, we might kind of think in groups of 20. So maybe I could have 20, maybe 40, 60, and then 80 at the end. I think that might be a good estimate. That's the estimate I'm going to write down. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll measure our Unifix cubes. Okay, remember our estimate is that my height will be about 80 Unifix cubes. I'm going to attach more of our trains of 10 as we count together by tens, starting at 20. 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm going to put them all together so there's no gaps. So I know that I'm measuring all together, no gaps. 60, 70. What do you think? Do you think we're going to have a pretty good estimate? 80. Okay, that was my estimate. Am I done? No, I need a few more. Do you think I need a whole train of 10? Let's have a look. Do you think I'll need that whole train? No. Let's break it in half. Let's break it into a train of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have 85. Are we all done? Yeah. We're just about to the very end of the paper strip. So miss time is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Unifix cubes tall. Let's write that down. Now that we have our estimates and measurements written down, our estimates were pretty good. Not too far off with our sticks or our cubes. Now we're going to answer some questions on the bottom of the next page. On the bottom of this page, let me make it bigger so we can all see. We're thinking all about this collection. Number 2 says the second graders used craft sticks to measure their teacher's desk. The desk was 15 sticks long. Then they estimated how long the desk was in cubes. Here are 4 of their estimates. A, which estimate makes the best sense? If it's 15 sticks long, do you think it would be 15 cubes long? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs down. It would have to be longer than 15 cubes because remember, a cube is smaller than a stick. So we know that this is not a good answer. That's not a good one. I like to cross them out if they're not a good answer. Would 7 cubes be a good estimate? That should be a thumbs down too because 7 is less than 15. That does not work for us. What about 85 cubes? Well, I'm looking up at my book here, and I see that my book is telling me that it was a little more than 2 sticks long, but it was 14 cubes long. That's quite a few more cubes and sticks. So I'm going to hold on to 85. I think that might be a good answer. The last one says 30 cubes. Now, 15 doubled is 30. Now, if I'm looking at my book, 2 doubled is 4. Well, but my book was 14 cubes long. That's a lot more than 4. I don't think 30 is enough. So I'm going to cross out 32. I'm going to say it's 85. I think it's 85 because we know by looking at the book, we know that 4 sticks for the length of the book, or 4 cubes for the length of the book, well, that won't be long enough. So if we had 4 cubes, that won't even be the length of a stick. So it has to be a lot more, and it's more than double. That's why I'm thinking 85. You should write down your own reason of why you're thinking 85. Number 3 says Anna and Sam measured the length of the same table. Anna says the table is 10 units long. Sam says the table is 60 units long. Who has the longer unit? How do you know? I'll let you think about that one on your own. Think about units. They're both saying units. Remember, when we're using units, one of our units was sticks. Another one of our units was cubes. Our sticks were a lot longer than our cubes. But when we used our sticks, we usually got a smaller number. So if when we measured, the person or the unit with the smallest number was the bigger unit, like the sticks, when we only had 2 sticks for our book, but we needed 14 cubes, well, the sticks were longer. So whoever has the longest unit would need the smallest number of units to measure their item. I'll let you finish that one on your own. Make sure you tell me how you know your answer, and take a picture of this page to show your teacher all the hard work you did today. Thank you for doing our calendar collector with me for this month, and I will see you next time for Number Corner.